What interesting. Julius Malema has filed a lawsuit against Ngizwe Mkhunu, who alleged that Julius had received 60 million rand from Nigerian drug dealers. Yes, those are allegations that were recorded, made in public by him against Julius. Now, Julius subsequently filed a lawsuit against him. Now,
just because South Africans bafuna stronger immigration laws on people that come into South Africa who are not South Africans does not mean that's xenophobia, guys. It does not mean that. If it's niyazi imithetho from other countries, niyazi imithetho like from other countries. I don't even think people talk about this. They travel, but they don't share the things that they go through, their experiences about when they land in those other countries.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So do you all know these two guys? There's one that has BS like this in South Africa. These ones that always go around saying illegal for the they always like to speak, they cannot speak English, they always like to speak in their language. There are two of them. There is one that has big stomach and there's one that has gray hair. So one of them has accused Julius Malema of collecting 60 million or 65 million from drug dealers so that he can defend him, so that he can defend Nigerians. Guess what? Julius Malema has taken him to court. He has to prove his claim. The thing is, when you see Julius Malema does not only support Nigerians. It's just that Nigeria has the highest population when it has to do with other immigrants. But I don't think Nigeria has the highest population in South Africa compared to Zimbabwe and the neighboring countries around South Africa. The thing is, Julius Malema does not hate foreigners. Julius Malema does not even hate South Africans as well. You people just want him to hate Nigerians because you people don't like Nigerians. I feel like South Africans hate Nigerians the most. When it has to do with African countries, number one country which South Africa hate the most are Nigerians. And because Julius Malema does not hate them, they feel like Julius Malema has they have bribed Julius Malema. And they do not even say like he bribed, they say drug dealers have bribed him. So right now he will need to go to court to bring proof that drug dealers actually gave him money to defend Nigerians. He has to bring it. I even saw the video. I saw a video where that guy was in court. They took him to court. He was crying. You know, you know they don't know how to speak English. He was crying in court. You see them like this, they always have that strength only on the street, only on the weak. They have strength only on the weak. When they are in court, they are very quiet and very humble. Anyway, he will need to face the law. If Julius Malema, if drug dealers in South Africa actually gave Julius Malema 65 million rand to defend them, he will prove it in court because he said it with his mouth. Anyway guys, take a look and watch this video.
This is the lawsuit papers that I've got here. In the lawsuit, Julius's lawsuit doesn't say anything at all about the 60 million rand. Nah. Instead, they focus on general allegations like being portrayed as a corrupt or criminal. So the question is, why does this matter? Why does it matter that Julius avoided the actual claims that was made in public by Ngizwe Mkhunu of 60 million rand? Because, you know, once you put a specific number like 60 million into court, oh, it's easy to prove. Money. You can follow the money, follow the rent. The case becomes about proof. Yes, that could mean financial records, bank statements, and hard evidence on both sides. Both sides, yes, both sides of that 60 million rand claim. So he avoided that. So by keeping it broad, the case actually stays focused on reputation and meaning. And I say, what reputation he's got to protect? He's been convicted of contravening the Firearms Act while in public office. So what sort of reputation he's got to protect? You may ask. Good question. So by keeping it broad, the case stays focused on reputational, meaning not a single transaction, not a 60 million rand. That's not proof of anything, but it does look like a deliberate legal strategy to avoid getting himself exposed. So what I'm asking, what are you hiding for, Julius? Why don't you just claim that 60 million that was said in public? So you can produce your bank statement. What are you hiding in those bank statements? That's the question. Whether intentional or not, avoiding the 60 million rand claim means the case doesn't directly test the allegation. This case, it's not testing the allegation, would not be testing the allegation, just test the general claim of reputational being the allegation, because he's got also an allegations being linked to this tender corruption at Tshwane. Again, based on a statement from Atlanta Commission, Session Court statements and other subsequent statements, we saw him being linked to that, the allegations that linked him to these tenders at Tshwane municipality. So these allegations, those allegations, they don't sit there and still make your reputation being good. Your reputation is already tainted by these allegations, publicly tainted. They are allegations. Yes, they are allegations. In public office, that's why you should never be linked with any big five cartels, because you're gonna go down. Being close to that big five cartels, it means we're going to look at you with the side eye. Avoiding the specific amount. So because this case now has shifted away from a claim that could be tested with concrete evidence. It's shifting away from a claim that could be tested with concrete evidence. It goes to just a general reputational claim that has no hard evidence.
Good baba treata kanjani mfethu. Ngathi sama criminal bra. They take us to these offices la bazosibuza ama question khona, basinterrogate. Do you have biltong on you? Do you have raw meat? Do you have amanye ama question mfethu anganangqondo. Bayak interview ndoda to just get into their country. You are in a full-on interview. Ungayispenda more than an hour to 2 hours. Une visa that time. You have all the proper documents. You don't just get let through. No. If you are connecting to London, you need a visa. You are not even going to London. Udinga visa ukuthi you're catching a flight ekuyisa somewhere. Udinga visa. Do you understand? These people can even take your phone. Mose US ufike. They can even take your phone. Fika izinja ziyaround nje labo bobby. Ziyakunuka. Abakubuza ukuthi unama allergy urawuna aba allergy. Abanandaba, they don't give a shit. Labantu yo musicians abaphumayo bayosha ama gigs somewhere. Abanjeli, even though they're rocking Gucci, they're rocking whatever. Bayazikhipha lecathula. They also go through the same process, bruh. Ayibayenzi special just because they're big in South Africa. It does not eliminate them. They need to speak up more. I have big respect for Oscar Mbo. I saw his post and I was like, that's what's up. AKA Nai was one of the people who used to talk a lot about these things. These two people are the only people that I know. Audacity of people who come into our country and basbize ngamagama just because we enforcing the fact that we want stronger laws is insane. They are booking out venues. Inyugu South African le. They are wealthy. They have all this money. Ngati. With South Africans, they rely on bookings. Siyabasapota mfethu. Siyabasapota. They have all our support. But basibonga ngani? Ngodanki oneplate yani. Problem is, my favorite artist wenu agruva nama politician, amanye ajwala nama politician, the same politicians who are supposed to be helping us with these same laws. So these celebrities, my faves wenu, are not gonna speak up. for you guys because they are eating. Bayadla. They're securing bags. They don't care about anything else. They're greedy. And they don't think about labanta bapansi. Once they're there on top, it's done. It's chai. It's chai. Pelili. Maranina and Peas, you dancing to every music that they release. It's nice. You guys need to start boycotting. You need to start boycotting these artists. You need to start doing that because they could be doing so much better. They rely on the South African people, bruh. They rely on us. They are where they are because of support. Boycottani labantu, boycottani labantu. It's not just politicians. Politicians know what they're doing with these artists. They know. Boycottani labantu. They're gonna feel it. And without your support, they are nothing. They are nothing. So do the right thing, guys, for your futures at least. Nama future wabantwana benu.